Hey y'all, welcome back to another video, ReactionsMiddleMe, where if you like, comment, subscribe, or support any type of evil beast, and we back again with another video on
Juliana, come here.
And
Jordan.
we about to get into when KEYMADRIA reached out to her dad and asked him to purchase her car. And Renee gets on live and she talks about it and exposes it to the whole world. And not only that, she gets on live and she talks about how she doesn't like KEYMADRIA. Let's get into that.
Bring me something. One of those moonshines, like one of the fruit, so I can eat and get tipsy off the fruit. And then do story time.
No, never mind. You don't need that dog moonshine. Not good for you.
No, trust me. Go get it to me.
It's not good for
Devall, you might want to get it to me because you're on thin ice. You are knocking on thin ice, to be honest with you.
What the hell you think you knocking on?
You're on the verge. You're on the verge.
What you think you knocking on?
Woo!
You knocking on thin water.
The type of shit that you brought and bringing into my life? Hell no.
Well, it should be this shit by now. It's going on 20 years.
No, hell no, hell no. Yo, I'm actually really shaking because let me tell you why I'm shaking. My husband got a text message yesterday saying, I hate to contact you for materialistic things because the person that said that knows that they don't contact them for anything else. She knows that. So before she had to ask for what she asked for, she was like, I hate to ask you for materialistic things, but I really need you to help with a car or something. And he's like, so what he did was he sent them a screenshot of his YouTube, what he makes on YouTube. This is my check right here. This is how much I make. I personally can't buy you a car right now, and the person who I would have to speak to with about it, you said you want nothing to do with it and you don't like. You said you want nothing to do with it and you don't like her. You said you'd say all the time you don't respect her or accept her. So they write back, I do respect her, but since I'm your responsibility, you should get it from her and give it to me. Fuck that, I don't like her. I'm talking to you. You're my person, not her. So I'm asking you to go to her, get it from her, and give it to me. I said, there's no way. I said, there's no way. There's no way. I'm reading this. There's no way. There's no way, huh? I said, no. Fuck. I said, hell no. I'm not hers, I'm yours. You get it from her and give it to me. I said, tell him I said no. Tell him I said, fuck no. Oh, you should get it from her? Oh, you should get it from me? No. Hell no. What languages do they speak? Nia. No. Nueve.
This is when she said she doesn't like KEYMADRIA.
Welcome now. I wasn't welcome in your life back then, and you're not welcome here now. Okay? Okay? I don't like you either.
I can't believe Devall would even let her get up here and talk about his daughter. I don't care what their relationship status is, but Renee, the least you could have did was give her the money for the car. Not that she obligated to it, but the fact that Renee gets on here and she has constantly talked about their family, talked about their problems and their family, talked about and exploited the condition of Devall's mother, talked about KEYMADRIA's mother multiple times, talked about KEYMADRIA's personal business multiple times, and just did all of that, caused multiple issues in his family. And you talk about, oh, you said no, you don't like her either. She's a child. At the end of the day, she wants a relationship with her dad. Devall is very weak to even sit up here and let her say that. Devall should have walked out that door, packed up his stuff, and left. But he stayed because he is very weak. Renee just doesn't show like what type of person she is, and I don't know how y'all can continue to overlook it. That's why I don't have no problem getting on Renee's case and talking about her, because at the end of the day, Renee needs to be humbled. She can have money right now, but did she forget when she was sleeping at their family house? Did she forget when she was needing help from them and she's asked them for money, help them, asked them for this and that, and then she gets a little money and she acts like she forgot that she ever needed their help. She act like she forgot that she ever was in a predicament that she was in. Talking about you weren't welcome in her life back then, now she's not welcome in your life, and you wonder why she don't want to be around all of y'all. I don't feel like it was ever Renee's position to be able to go online, and should she have ever got online and talked about Devall's child's personal business or what she asked her dad. The message was to her dad, not to you. For you to get online and then you wonder why there's so many issues. Renee is evil. That laugh that she did and said, hey, you're on thin ice. You are on thin ice. That really just showed me like she literally has dark eyes. Like there is nothing behind those eyes. Like something is on her. I don't know. Every single time I think about it, Devall has been at every single event for her kids. Devall has been at every single event for Jaelyn, has been at every single event for Jeremy, has been at every single event for those two youngest kids that he don't even know if it's his. Devall has been there. Devall has allowed them kids to call him daddy. Devall has stepped up to the plate. He was even excited and celebrating that Jalen's birthday was yesterday, and the car that Renee got for Jaelyn. Devall would get up every morning and go drop those kids off. Devall would go out of his way every single morning to take on Renee's kids. Devall is a man, I don't care what the situation is. He should have cut that live off. He should have got up and he should have walked out, and he should have made Renee stand on business, because regardless of the situation, that is Devall's child, not Renee's child, and he continuously lets her disrespect his family and his kids, and that's why she don't have no respect for him. She don't have no. That's why her kids don't respect him. If you don't make her stand for anything and you don't respect what you birthed and brought into this world, there's no way she's gonna respect you. And that's why she talks to him like he's a little bitty man. That's why she controls him. That's why she stands over him and make him do what she say. Renee is the type of person that somebody needs to get a hold of and tear her from here to heck. I just don't care. You would not get online and speak about my child like that. You would not get online and you would not sit up here and think that it was okay. And y'all be upset because I be talking about Jalen's attitude. Y'all be upset because I get on here and talk about Renee and the way that she act towards them kids and treat them kids, especially Jordan and Juliana. But y'all don't be sitting up here understanding that KEYMADRIA is still young. KEYMADRIA is still growing. Devall should have been out of his way. When she asked him to come to that graduation, he should have went to that graduation. When she asked him to be in pictures, he should have been in the pictures, because why? He's barely been there. And you could say all day that it was her mama's fault. You could say it's all day that it was because her mama was withholding the child. You could say all of that. But what you fail to realize is if you really wanted to do it, you would have been there. If you really wanted to do it, I don't care if you would have went to court 1,001 times to be in KEYMADRIA's life. You wonder why KEYMADRIA has resentment. Because everybody can see, even me on the outside looking in, you can tell that Renee calls the shots on everything. Renee calls the shots on if Devall's going to be active in his child's life. Renee calls the shots if Devall's going to do anything for his child. Another thing, if she asked you for a car, and even if you just could say, I only got such and such to give to you, I can only afford to help you with this, or I can only give you this, as a father, you should have got up and made sure that you make your own hustle. That way you don't have to depend on Renee for anything when your child comes to you in the event that she does. Renee is an evil stepmother. I don't care what nobody says. Her being able to disown a child that she claimed that she ever loved, claimed that she ever wanted to deal with or wanted to be around, just gives very much that Renee didn't ever care about that child. She only was doing that because she was trying to prove a point and make that child go against her own mother. If you love that child and you actually cared about that child, it wouldn't be that easy. You would actually try to have a relationship with her. But instead, you blocked her from your kid's phone. You made Devall destroy his relationship, and he's a weak man, so he let you do that. Your younger kids want a relationship, or at least Juliana does, but she can't have it because you blocked her from that. The only person she probably could have reached out to when she was going through all of these things. And then sit up here on social media and exploit everybody's business at the cost of you not caring how it affects nobody else. Your own kids have got online while y'all was on video and said you smell like fish. You say it's because of birth control. I say it's because of all the BS that you put everybody else through. Something's fishy about the whole situation, with the way you treat KEYMADRIA and the way you treat Juju and Jordan, and that's why you smell like fish, because you're dealing with the effects of how you treat them. But Miss Fishy over there acting like she's high and mighty because she got a little couple of dollars. I just don't understand it, y'all. You don't like KEYMADRIA. KEYMADRIA have every reason to not like you. I remember seeing a video where KEYMADRIA was trying to ask her daddy if he wanted another brownie when she did come over there. And she was like, what do you want with my husband? Seriously, what do you want with my husband? Meanwhile, you got Jaelyn stuffed in his face like that's his child and he taking care of her and he doing everything for her. I would feel some type of way. Because KEYMADRIA is your biological daughter. If you're going to do for other kids it's not yours, you're going to sit up here and should be doing right by KEYMADRIA. But that's the end of this video. Thank y'all for all the likes, the shares, the comments, subscribers. Welcome all my subscribers. Thank y'all for all the love and support. I will see y'all next video. Peace.